Listen up, Rangers. Welcome to the Geek Chest. My name's Steve, and today in this Stevie's custom Monstrosity video, we have some 3D printed Minya figures. Not sure why I want to say Zilla. Zilla's the other one I'm working on. That'll be probably the next video, more than likely. But anyways, these were done by Godzilla 154. You can find them on Instagram. I'll try to keep a link in the description. They also have a web shop. That's probably what I should actually put on the description if you guys would like to pick these up. To my understanding, he does batches. So once he has a set of these done, they come assembled, and he sends them to you, and they get painted. My cat just opened the door. Hi, buddy. So you might hear some meowing in the background. Also, his tail popped off. But that's just ball joint figure, not really like any detriment to this figure. Because actually, we could probably treat this like a mini little review, even though I already repainted the entire thing. So probably should have reviewed it beforehand, but yeah, we're here now. But anyways, just as a quick summary, I think this is probably the best 3D figure that I've ever messed around with. A 3D printed action figure. Like, it's got working elbow joints, hands work, ball joints are all serviceable. It's got like a solid bend at the knee, the feet work, the tail works like a Godzilla tail should. Like, it feels like a Monster Arts, but it's got like that like hard resin feel to it. So it's a little like, it's strange. But honestly, I think in terms of like the way everything's constructed and engineered, it's just like it works so well for me. The Arctic figure ones are probably like the second best, but because they're the band figures, cutie, I'm trying to do a video, because they use the elastic bands for them. You have to kind of worry about the bands breaking over time, and then it's like the tension of the elastic. There's a lot to worry about, where joints are just like nice, clean, and easy, and sometimes the ball joint pops off. You deal with it. But anyways, other than that, really enjoy it. Also like that they're assembled, so you don't have to worry about accidentally breaking it while you're trying to assemble it, which has definitely happened to me before, because I need to use a lot of heat when assembling these. But do really enjoy this one. Same with the little baby here too. My only little nitpick that I got is I kind of wish the mouse could move a little bit more. It's like the one range of motion that would have been kind of nice. But I do think the way it is currently, like, you could almost just not even have this as a joint, just to make life a little bit easier. Possibly maybe just done extra heads and just swap up the heads. But then you got to kind of worry about the joint breaking because it is resin. So I get it. But a little bit more posability for the mouth, I think, would have been sweet. But it's still really good. Like, again, still the best one I've ever messed around with. And same with the sculpt on it too is phenomenal. Like the little back spikes there. It's got the little rays, like, I always called them like warts on his skin. Look really good. See, with the mouth shape, really dig. Feet look really solid. And nice thing too is because he's got this texturing, it's really hard to notice like the print nubs. Like, there's technically some on the undersection of the tail here, but because it's already got the raised sections for the scaling, it just kind of blends in, which I think works really well in its favor. But for the paint job, like I mentioned, we did that live, which, funny enough, Apple Barrel Neutral Gray is like the perfect Minya color. But when I got it in, I did a gray primer, then I went over it with Apple Barrel Gray, and then took some, you can use Citadel. I think it's the same brand, like the same parent company. But Model Masters, I use a dark gray and just kind of mixes together with a little bit of light white to brighten up a little bit. Did a dry brush run over that, darkened it up again, did another dry brush over that. So you get some varying shades of gray to the scaling here, which I think works really well in getting that like real suit look. The eyes, we did in ivory and then did brown for the eyes, black for the iris. The mouth is done in reds and pinks, get that fleshy tone, and then the teeth are done in a bone color. The one thing about the mouth is I did have to, you do have to take it out if you want to get the best paint job for the mouth. Funny enough, for the little one here, I actually did not do that. I just stuck the brush in there and just went went hog wild with the red, and then dry brushed the pink on the inside of the mouth. It's a little bit more of like a fleshy pink, kind of blended a little better with the grays here. The only thing with the baby though is I did do some browns on the stomach here because he does drag himself along the ground to help replicate that. So whenever you see the little one, it always looks, the suit looks dirty. So kind of wanted to give it the same thing, and then just kind of blended it a little bit to match the body. But paint job for the body is the exact same, just apple barrel gray, and then Model Masters dark gray, and just mixed the paints and did a couple of layerings of dry brushing. For the little one, he doesn't have a ton of articulation, but he does have ball joints at the legs here, at the arms, nothing at the hands, but not complaining. Personally, if I was going to be doing this exact same thing, I would probably keep this thing's articulation also to a minimum because of the size. And not having to worry about little ball joints breaking everywhere. Like, he's not the most posable. He's supposed to be crawling. It's in the crawling position. That's really all we need. And the tail can move a little bit too. Head gets some posability as well. And mouth opens and closes. But I do like how much this one's mouth opens and closes, which isn't really even that dramatic, but it doesn't open that far in the movie. It's mainly I just kind of want this one's like a little bit more to do more fun, like Godzilla's revenge stuff with it. But personally, I super dig the Minya. Like, I'm gonna have to probably try to get a hold of one of these for myself whenever he gets an extra batch ready to go. So again, link in the description if you guys want to check out the website. It does like custom heads and such as well. But anyways, that's pretty much it for this video. So you guys do eat those guys just by hitting that like button, subscribe, become a ranger today. We're also got Instagram, Patreon, TikTok, Facebook. If you guys like keep up the day with the channel and doing it, really would appreciate it. We also have an Etsy because we do our own little custom beam effects for action figures. Also got the Monster X beam here as well. It's just the ones that are kind of hanging out down here because I was doing photos the other day and for my own display. But if you guys like to help support the channel and add a little bit more variety to your action figures, make sure to go check that out. Planning on doing some more here. I've had some people ask for like explosion effects and stuff, so I might try to work on those sometime in the near future. Because honestly, I just wouldn't even mind more explosion effects for toy photography, just even for myself. It's also the best way to get hold of me if you want to get commissions done for yourself, like getting your stuff repainted. The Etsy or my Instagram is the best way to get a hold of me. You can also get a hold of me on Facebook too, because I do also run that. Ernest takes care of the official Instagram. But anyways, you can also follow us on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and we have a Patreon if you guys like to help donate. Also, our Discord on our Patreon is the easiest way to get a hold of me because I'm on that thing freaking all the time. Also, I tend to help out people that are also a part of our Discord. So anyways, see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye. That was horrible.